it happen. But if you don't, that's where we step in, and that's just one of the challenges. What are some of the other common proposal planning challenges? Is what if the surprise gets ruined? Kind of what is the plan B if that happens? How do I keep the ring hidden while traveling? That's kind of a big one because you're going to have to go through customs. Just a little side note, when I proposed to Sarah, she was reaching into my vest looking for gum and almost found the ring, almost blew the surprise.
Until he swatted me.
Can't have any gum. How can I ensure that the setup is private and romantic? What will that layout look like? And what if I want something different from the standard package? How customizable is it? So that's what we're going to get into with some of the resorts.
Yes, so we thought we would talk about a couple of different resort options and just give you some examples of what can be included in some of these proposal packages, because they do vary by resort, and every single resort has their own version of these packages. So we could talk to you forever about the endless possibilities. Today we're going to highlight a few of them. Just know that when we meet with our couples, we are going to handpick the resort and package and all of the details with you to make sure that it aligns with your vision. So this is just for inspiration.
Yes. Starting with sandals. I don't know if you've heard of that brand, very common in the Caribbean, great resorts. They have a Propose in Paradise package, and what they can do is a sweet surprise where you go off to a couple's massage, and during that time they'll set up your room, they'll have sparkling wine, rose petals, and a photographer there to capture the candid moment. They also have some footprints where you can do it along the beach, dinner for two, where you say I do is what it's called, picnic, or out of the clear blue, which is a luxury catamaran proposal. You can have live music, charcuterie board, champagne, again, photography and videography to capture the moments.
Just kind of gives you an idea of how much those packages can really vary within one resort. So there's always going to be an option that is going to align with your vision. You know, we recognize that some people are more introverted, want something more private. Some people want something very flashy. They want everyone to know that they're getting engaged. So that vibe can really change.
The other company that we look at is Lomas in the Riviera Maya. They have specific proposal packages, Mexico Romance it's called, and they can do a beachfront canopy setup with rose petals and candles, 4-course dinner, floral arrangements, and you can do add-ons like photography, videography, or fireworks. And then the other thing too is that let's say you don't like any of these and you just want to make something custom out of the blue in a different location that's not one of these two. That's where you work with us, and we'll make that happen.
Yes. Now, as if planning a proposal wasn't enough, we do also recommend, if you are considering doing a destination wedding, turn this proposal trip into an opportunity to scout destination wedding resorts, because you're already going to be there, you've already paid for the flights, and you're already going to be in the mood with the engagement, and you're going to be so excited to be checking out some resorts. So we can also double this trip, not into just a proposal, but also into a scouting trip where you can go look at some destination wedding resorts and get a feel for where you may want to say I do.
Yeah, that's a great idea, because not only can you check out the resort that you're going to be staying at, if you are nearby other resorts, you can spend a day touring other sites after the proposal, obviously, to get an idea if you like that area. Cancun, Riviera Maya comes to mind, Cabo, San Jose del Cabo on the Pacific side comes to mind. You could spend a day checking out a lot of resorts there, or maybe you just want to have it where you did have that proposal, and that would be a great option, you know, to just have it there to share with your family and friends.
Now, if you really want to make this planning process stress-free, work with a certified destination wedding and honeymoon specialist like Alden and I, so we can match you to the perfect resort, plan the perfect proposal. If you are looking at doing a destination wedding, we can plan some of these pre-wedding scouting trips for you. We can work all of this into a beautiful itinerary, stress-free, allows you to just focus on each other, saying I do, and celebrating your love. Nobody wants to deal with all of the fine print in the resort packages. Let us do that for you so you guys can focus on the fun part.
So if you have the ring and you're considering popping the question and you want to go big, reach out to us. We would love to make that happen.
Safe travels.